What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another Guild War banger, and we are actually fighting against Veritas, one of the probably tournament favorites going into the Guild War tournament, since I heard they're doing like a merge with another really strong guild and fleet. So, I guess this is going to be a nice preview of what a really strong guild's going to look like, maybe. I don't know if they're trying right now or not. I have no clue. But basically, we're trying to full clear, so we're basically full sweating, and that means I can't really troll around, which is why I don't really do these attacks on stream, obviously. But by the time you're watching this, MLI Syria is probably already out, so please keep an eye out for the MLI Syria video, when that gets posted, whenever that is. And I'll be streaming it on the release for the whole day. Anyways, if you guys do enjoy, please drop a like, comment for the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. Okay, so for our first hit, we're hitting Derpas. It's going to be a scout, so it's going to be Scales, Dien, and Freerin. So I'm going to be going with Scales on my team myself. I'll be going with Scales at 262 speed. I'll hide my camera so you can see the stats. For going ER here, just going for full bulk since the ER doesn't really matter in this case for the most part. Then I'll be going with my Dien, who is going to be on a ER build. Now, I'd say this is probably like sub-optimized, but Destro ER 227, so we're like 427 ER. You probably want to go like Bastion of Hope if you really want to crank up as much as you possibly want, but I'm just going to run Book because I think it doesn't make that big of a difference in this setup. And then Bellion is going to be at 236 speed on speed and pursuit, since immunity is not really needed, since I might get stripped by pretty much Freerin. And 3F, obviously, the damage of choice with abundance, so we're just going to take away the souls and just try to just kill them really quickly, right? Now, obviously, something I do need to be mindful of is that I can't really soul burn until this DN dies. But obviously, DN is going to die pretty quick for the most part, so I'm not too worried about that in that regard. But nonetheless, should be okay. So we'll try to play that out accordingly. Then on the bottom is going to be Yulha, Ross, and Satsuka. So I'm going to be going with Mort once again. We're going to be running Prot Aureus, and we might just get one shot by Ross, but as long as my other units don't die, it's all that matters. So I'm going to be running Immunity and Shoe, so I can't get sealed and I can't get collapsed by the G-Ross. Obviously, I'm going to be running 288 on Proof of Valor to tank as much damage as possible. And then Ruel is going to be doing Ruel things. She's on 218 speed on Reversal Set, and she is going to be on Prophetic Candlestick, so I can proc in case anything goes bad. And hopefully this will all work out just fine. So let us go right ahead. Mirrored Lotus Ring, 14k scales, looks like top speed. I'm going to assume Freerin probably goes first. I'm going to assume. Freerin did not go first. So I guess I'll S3 here. Okay. Now I can't, like I said, I can't soul burn, so I'm just gonna S3 since I could potentially provoke this Freerin. Obviously, like S3 and S1, I don't think there's much of a difference because, I mean, getting defense buff is never a bad thing, right? And now Freerin's gonna proc, do her thing. I get 1 HP here. I get feared. 27.5k DN. Pretty tanky, I would say. Obviously, he ignores ER. I got Abyssal Crowned. That is not ideal, I would say. I will S3 myself. Counter Abyssal Crown. Wait, does my DN proc here? Yeah, it procs, so it's fine. And now we both basically proc, which is like kind of weird. We're both sealed. If they're sealed, then they both can't proc, so I might as well just rip. Strip attack buff. Looks like it's Abyssal Crown, 0 ER on the end, so they just all died. I guess that worked out. A little bit dicey bringing DN into DN, honestly. It's a little bit weird. Like, I think Elvira probably works better, but, I mean, no big deal. Secret Art Storm Sword. I saw Lethal Whisper. I'm gonna see exactly if... Okay, so Ross gets pushed.
What, you think this is a joke?
So I am gonna just throw injury on Ross because that might be the difference on whether or not I'm gonna be able to tank this S3 onto with Ruel at least. Ruel eats an S2. I get sealed and collapsed. I'm gonna S3 here.
To belong in this world.
I have to eat the S3 from Ross. I'm assuming Mort dies from Warrior's transfer. Yep.
Glory be with us.
I will just S3 then.
May warm
I would like to believe that if my Aureus is back up with Mort, since I'm reviving, that Ross S1 shouldn't be able to kill Shu since I have POV.
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
I could be wrong, but I would assume that that is the case. Counter. Oh, I get a little barrier. That's even better. Okay, that's ideal. I think some of you guys were actually talking about, like, oh, like what if this sequencing happens, right? Like in this type of setup. And I think this is kind of what it looks like, right? This is like the worst case scenario possible. And then Ruel is just kind of like too OP on offense. So you kind of just like sit here jacking off and like nothing really happened to you. Now, obviously I'm just going to S2 onto Ruel.
There's no need to worry now.
I want to like move the aggro, get my damage limit since my revive is gone now. And I just want to wait. Another counter, that's big. Okay. Obviously I'm blinded, so I probably won't hit, but maybe I can, as long as I don't hit Satsuka. Also, I don't know why my client is like dying. It's just like ripping for some reason. Maybe I need like restart my computer or something. I don't know. More injury. Satsuka goes there. Okay, I need to be careful here. So where is the... So Yola has another S3. Ross has S2. It's not going to lap. Which means it boosts. I have damage limit still, so that's fine. S1 for healing. Soulburn for damage. Got a free duel. Double miss. Just S1 since I don't need an S3 yet, I think. I guess seal and collapsed here on Mort, which is kind of bad. It's on 3F. It's a lot of damage. Should kill. Yulha's dead, so I don't have to deal with superhumanization anymore. And now we're pretty much stabilized. So pretty much like the worst is over, right? Like, I think this attack probably went about as badly as it could. Even with like 3F on Ross, right? And even so, like, it's still fine. I will S3 for healing, because why not? Because I believe Ross has S3, so we're gonna eat quite a bit of damage as the Aureus holder. So I might as well just rip the more S3 anyways. I tagged the... Nice, I tagged. I could even S3, honestly, just to make it kind of funny. Satsuka has S3, though, so maybe not. I'll cut here, so I burn with Shu. He's not dead on Fort. Of course he wakes up. Why am I not surprised? But 15k Ross on 3F isn't going to do anything, so we're pretty much in the clear now. Okay. A lot of damage, but we'll just hit the hit the Ross. We will S3 our Mort. Just so I can use him in a future attack if needed. Yeah, I know these Ruel attacks are a little bit longer, but you guys just have to bear with it, you know, unfortunately. Soulburn, since S3 doesn't do anything. S1. Shu should lap. S1. And finish it off. Take it nice and slow, right? Nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Anyways, that's our first attack done. Let's move on to our second attack for today. Alright, so next attack we're going to be hitting my friend Tiny Emmy. So we're going to be into Freerin, Maid, and Aronka. So I'm going to be going with Briar to stop the revive of Maid Chloe on Renewed Will. I will be going with Dien, who's going to be at 198 to basically just be full damage on Book. And then I will be going with Cavil as my last. If I can load it up. There we go. Cavil last on Dux Noctis, Triple Torrents. And bottom team is going to be Ross, Satsuka, and Renok. So again, I'm going to be going with Ruel, 224 speed. Not a reversal set this time, just because I want better cycling with Prophetic Candlestick. You can probably change that artifact to anything you want. Pure Nilnav is going to be on Aureus on prot immunity. Nothing too crazy, just ER. And just wanted to make sure I can, provide some penetration resistance versus the Ross. And then the shoe is going to be on symbol on pursuit so that I have an easier time of actually hitting through the Satsuka passive. It's not guaranteed, obviously. But some hit chance is better than no hit chance, right? Because then Satsuka can kind of go rampant. Since this time we're basically not using Mort in our attack to stop the counter attacks, right? So hopefully it'll be all right. So let's go right ahead. Unfading Memories, 94 CR. Okay. Unfading Memories means it's not Water's Origin or Idle Shear, which is good. Just unbuff, landed Death Breaks. Dien gets to play, and as soon as Dien gets to press S3, I mean, the game is pretty much over. Everything just pretty much dies. And Cavill S2 should just wipe. Boom, headshot. Nice and easy. Pretty sure, yeah, I don't really know. He probably doesn't change his defense, I would have to assume. Discreet Hands, Precious Connection. I think I saw Lethal Whisper as well, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, though. S3 goes on to Shu. That's fine. Alright, so grab the CR bar. And now we send it in on Ross. Put out some injury. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't even know if S1 is worth. I'd probably just S2 myself, honestly. Because I'm gonna tank a G-Ross S3, and even though I have Imperial Nilnav, it's like I don't really want to S1 and proc Satsuka. Like if I S1 very well and proc Satsuka, I feel like it's kind of troll. Oh, beautiful. I even hit too. More injury. Beautiful. Alright, well, we have Indom now, so we're definitely resisting since we get the extra effect resistance. And G-Ross is going to S3, but basically do no damage, so that's nice. Okay, we got revealed, but it's all good. Just work the Ross since we have Symbol. Now I'm just going to S1, I think, just simply because of the fact that I'm going to get stripped by Satsuka on the following turn anyways in this rotation, so it's not a huge deal. Pilfer does have 2 stacks of, or Renak already has 2 stacks of Pilfer, which is a little bit annoying, I would say. But, also not the end of the world. Alright, so I'm going to get blinded. Yeah, I got blinded, which is kind of annoying, so I'm just going to try to hit. I mean, he has evasion, I'm blind. It's not a 100% chance to miss, I think, since I have Symbol, but we missed anyway, so no surprise there. So we'll just let our injury still work. All good. We still have our roll insurance, so we're not really scared too much here, right? All I do now is I do this funny button, S3. Put Invince up, and we are piss-chilling infinite. And now, because I'm blinded on Shu, I'm just going to hit on Satsuka to see if she procs a counter. Of course she does. Before she lethals. Okay, that's kind of not good. Okay. Is it worth soul burning? Not really. Yeah, not really. Yeah, I'll do it. Ah, miss. Just Satsuka things appears. So let's just hit Ross. I don't want to risk getting countered for fun if I don't have to. Let us S2 onto our Shu. So again, we just take our time. Take our sweet time. Really no rush, right? No rush at all. Like, the fact that they're injured, they're not going to do much. The only thing you're really worried about in this spot is, like, potentially Satsuka just going wild. Okay. We didn't get counter. Oh, we did get counter. No lethal. This is pretty bad, because I have to tank a Renak S3. So I'm just going to go on Renak. Make it 2v3. Get some healing here, too. Makes it easy. Okay. She's at 90%. Holy fuck. Don't counter. I spoke too soon.
There's ecstasy in
My Imperial Elnath is gonna die.
Here, have a taste.
Holy fuck, this looks bad.
I'm always
Okay.
Let my guard down. I command.
Ross is 15k. Surely I don't die. Ruel probably dies, but it's okay. It's not a huge deal. Okay, I guess Spirit Lord protection.
Be with us.
S3 onto Imperial
Warm light.
Elnath. Oh, this unit is so fucking dumb. It is so dumb. Oh
Just
my god.
wins.
Alright, we tank the hit.
Will not give in to despair.
Put up Indom. Throw the hit onto Satsuka. Hopefully she dies.
Will be the spirit
Even on a miss, it should die. 33k. Oh, beautiful. We hit. Oh, go. Soul Burn. Finish it off. A little bit of a longer attack, but you know what? We rather have safety over accidents. So let's move on to our third attack of today. All right, last but not least, we're hitting Jeffu. This is going to be a scout. Now, Jeffu, I have a lot of respect for. He's like a super OG player, and he has like a giga strong account. So I would like to believe that I shouldn't race him, right? So top team is Asuka, Dien, and Scales. So I'm gonna be going with Luna at 242. I purposely made it slow and tanky because I don't want to outspeed in case of Solcon on Lady with Scales. I'm 242. And I'm going to be going with Yulha, who is 231, so I'm 11 speed below. Speed immunity, so I don't get sealed by this DN on proof. And then G-Ross obviously is immune to all debuffs, but G-Ross is going to be on Symbol, so I can hit Satsuka easier. And just Destro HP, nothing crazy, just boost and then just like run everything down and just send it. Bottom team is Fida, Freerin, and Yulha. I don't want to race this because, like, if you like Briar Cleave this or Poly Cleave this or something, like, what if this is top speed, what if this is top speed, and you're just gonna die? And Jeffu's like really fast, so I'm gonna go Zeo, right? That I know I won't get outsped for sure. So Zeo is gonna be on a full DPS build on RTA build, Mirror Lotus Ring. I'll be going with Dien, who is going to be on Speed HP on Toggle Hell, so I can Soul Burn. And I'll be going with Taeyu, who's going to be at 201 speed on Merciless Glutton with 100% defense break chance. So the whole setup is just like Soulburn S3 Zeo, Soulburn S3 Taeyu, 100% depth break, S1 kill, and then just send it with the end and everything gets sealed and we just win from there, right? So when kill priority is just 1-2 here, and then Fida is kind of like just sitting there jacking off. So let's go right ahead. Yeah, so it looks like it's top speed the end, 12.9k. Very, very scary. That's why we want to have immunity, right? As long as we have immunity, then we don't have to deal with this lose condition. Satsuka's like just turbo piss low, so it's just absolutely worthless. So let's just Soulburn S3 to land these seals and everything. Soul Consolation, yeah, so it is a Luna Trap. So all I do now is I just press my G-Ross. I am very curious to see if this can do enough damage to... I mean, I'm sure the front dies, but... Let me just S2. Let me see if I can just straight up kill this. This has no ER because it's top speed. And he doesn't have immortality. Yeah, I'll just S1 on Satsuka to finish off the mitigation first, and then I'll just send it. Like, there's no need to rush, right? Especially because if Ross has immunity to debuffs, like, and Satsuka's sealed, there's really no reason to rush, right? Now I take out the mitigation, and I just, like, take my time, press S3, I have Symbol, and then he just dies. Everything just gets blown up. 50k damage. Just, you know, not much you can really do in that spot. So let's see. Is he top speed Festive Ida?
Your emperor?
No, he is not. I don't really know what he's not. He's also not Guide to a Decision. He's also not Immunity. He is on Mirror Lotus Ring, maybe. I wasn't able to actually see the artifact on Yulha, so I think the right play is to push this, right? Because if it's on the evasion arty and it doesn't proc, I hit and I miss, it's fucked. So if I Soulburn S3 this, he goes to 51, 47, he goes to 85, I go to 109. Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. So let me push back for you in here just to make sure I don't lose to a random miss lose condition on Yulha, just in case.
Even darker.
Because I can get 50 here on DN, I get 100 on Taeyu, so I'm not worried whatsoever. Soul Burn S3 for the guaranteed defense break here, so that I can make sure I do enough damage with DN S3. And like I mentioned earlier, like Vita is kind of a non-issue. I just S1 onto the Yulha, make sure I kill. Oh, it's POV. Okay. And now I just S3, seal everything. I think Freeman should die since it's on Lotus Ring. And just leave the Vita last. Beautiful. S1 on this. Bada bing. Bada boom. GG. Nice and easy. Sometimes you just gotta respect some players when you know their gear is just too fucking good, man. GG. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I kind of miss like tryharding, honestly. Like it's like throughout the whole Guild War season, it's been kind of like dry, kind of boring, like doing random attacks and like fucking around. But like when you like kind of like lock in, it's like it's nice, right? It's not nice if we're like playing tournament and then it's like grinding rank 1, calm checking every day, doing Guild War for 8 hours a day, every single fucking like I gotta live my life, right? I gotta fucking we all got shit to do. We're all gonna burn out. So it's really nice to like take these breaks and then get back into that competitive mode, which is really, really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Really excited for the tournament, honestly. Anyways, if you guys did enjoyed, please drop a like, comment for the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you haven't checked out my like IRL streams or that we did recently, or like stuff regarding my tournament signups, please make sure you go take a look at that because you don't want to miss it. So, anyways, see you later. Bye.